What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and today is part 2, that's right, 2 of my Marvel Villains rankings. So, like I said in the last one, you know how it's going to be ranked. We're doing number 34 to number 20 today. So, we are going to be ranking them on, again, the actor, how many times they played the role, how the movies fared with me and in the box office, and how long they played the role. So, some people played them for a long time, some people didn't. But, again, part 2, the big one. So let's dive right in. Coming in at number 34 is Ultron from Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, I'm probably going to get some hate comments for this, but I didn't really like Avengers Age of Ultron. It was the middle movie between the first Avengers and the big one, which we will talk about. And while James Spader is a phenomenal actor, it didn't hit with me. I thought the movie was going to be much better, but like I said, it was a middle movie. It was to set up another movie coming down the line, and that's cool. Sometimes that happens, but like I said, we're ranking them on the movie, so that's why he's coming in at number 34. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Coming in at number 33 is Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp, aka Ant-Man 2. Ghost was cool looking. I will give credit where credit is due. But she was evil just because of an experiment gone wrong. And she disappeared for half the movie. Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's a ghost. Of course she disappeared for half the movie. Not in that way. She disappeared like off screen completely. And that hurts her. Because while the fight scenes she had were pretty cool, unfortunately, her missing half the movie hurts her. And like I said, she was cool looking. She could have been much higher on this list if she had more screen time. But that's why she's coming in at number 33. Coming in at number 32 is Taskmaster from Black Widow. This is the second villain from Black Widow. She's higher on the list than Dreykov because she was actually doing the fighting. And some cool scenes, but again, it was just the guy torturing these girls. She wasn't evil for long. She ended up becoming a normal person and good. But that's why she's only coming in at number 32 on the list. Because she wasn't very evil, and because she wasn't very evil on her own. Coming in at number 31 is John Walker from Falcon and Winter Soldier.
What did you say?
Now I know what you're thinking. How could the guy who played Captain America and was pointing Captain America be a villain? Well, he ended up becoming one. Crazy. I know. But he became the villain in the movie, and he became a bad guy. And they set him up for down the line in Thunderbolts. But again, it's only one show. He became a villain a couple episodes in, so that hurt him. And I liked the guy who played him, but I just didn't like the whole him being Captain America thing. And he was a better villain than a hero for sure. But time. That's what hurt him. Time. And I know what you're thinking. Crazy. Captain America villain. I know. Coming in at number 30 is Red Guardian. Where have I seen this guy before?
Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Santa? No, that can't be. Anyway, Red Guardian. He was in Black Widow. He is technically a villain because he will be in the Thunderbolts movie. So, but like I said, one movie. There's going to be more to come. This is another case of if the list came out a few years later, he would probably be higher. And he plays the role great. He was one half of the reason why Black Widow was hilarious. And we'll get into the other half later in this list. But time, unfortunately. And a couple of these rankings, they have similar amounts of time, but they were better. So yeah, coming in at number 30 is Red Guardian. Coming in at number 29 is Titania from She-Hulk, the second villain. Now, she was pretty cool, but what she lacked was every time she fought She-Hulk, she got beat up pretty much. And when she even had the slightest upper hand, it wasn't anything notable. She played the role very well. Not many people liked Titania, but I thought she was a fine villain. Middle of the pack, and that's why she's coming in at 29. But for a TV show villain, she had a couple episodes. Again, that's what's going to hurt her. But she was cool. I wouldn't mind seeing more of her in the future if She-Hulk gets renewed. But as for now, she's coming in at 29. Coming in at number 28 is the one, the only, Doc Ock. Now, only one Marvel movie under his belt. I know we've seen him in Spider-Man 2. Again, doesn't count for this list. But Doc Ock in Spider-Man No Way Home, for the time he had, he was pretty good. And his fight scenes where he rips Spider-Man's mask off and goes, "You're not Peter." That was a nice tease. But Doc Ock played the role very well. But unfortunately, timing again hurts. He could have been much higher on this list if Spider-Man 2 would have counted. He would have been, actually. But unfortunately, he's coming in at 28. Nothing but good things to say about Doc Ock and how he was portrayed. Coming in at number 27 is Cassius from the first Doctor Strange movie. He was a okay villain. Not the best, not the worst. He was the guy that was the origin story villain. And sometimes those villains don't live up to what they're supposed to be. But for what he was pretty good. I had no complaints from him. He was just the first guy building towards why Doctor Strange became Doctor Strange. And, you know, that happens in movies. But middle of the pack. That's why Cassius is coming in at number 27. Coming in at number 26 is Yellow Jacket from the first Ant-Man. Both Ant-Mans made this one. Again, the first Ant-Man villain. He did pretty well. He tested Ant-Man. The fight scenes were cool. But he kind of lacked personality to me. That's what drove him down on the list. He was okay, but his monologue scenes were, iffy. The fighting scenes were cool. No issues there. But that's what hurt him coming in on this list. And that's why he's coming in at number 26. Coming in at number 25 is Wen Wu from Shang-Chi. Now, Shang-Chi was a good movie, but it was a lot of build. And unfortunately, that's what hurts him on this rankings. And he didn't have a lot. But like I said, Shang-Chi was a great movie. Great start. But again, like I said prior, the slow build of the character hurts you in this aspect. They have to do it. Trust me, I get that. But it was slow build, a lot of talking. And yeah, it was just... He was a good villain, but middle of the pack. Coming in at 25. Almost dead smack in the middle. Wen Wu, 25. Coming in at 24 is Carlymorgenhau from Falcon Winter Soldier. Now yes, in case I didn't say this, multiple villains are on this list from multiple shows and movies. That happens. Sometimes they have multiple. Carlymorgenhau was the leader of the bad group in Falcon Winter Soldier. They had the evil masks. Cool. Dialogue, pretty cool. But the fighting did hurt it. And like I said, in a TV show, sometimes they disappear for an episode or two, and that hurts them. But again, we're getting to the middle of the pack. That's why she's here. And that's why Carlymorgenhau from Falcon Winter Soldier is coming in strong at 24. Coming in at 23 is Eleanor Bishop from Hawkeye. Now, I know what you're saying. Kate Bishop's mom? A bad guy? A villain? Yes. She ended up being a villain in the end, and she was working for Kingpin. Now, of course, we didn't know till a couple episodes in. So that's why it knocks her down a little. But she's dead smack in the middle. She was evil. She played it, everyone like fiddle. And she got what she got in the end. But I wouldn't mind seeing more Eleanor Bishop along with Kate. I think there's a good story to be told there. But Eleanor Bishop coming in at 23. Coming in at number 22 is Echo. Back-to-back Hawkeye villains. Echo was pretty cool, and there's more to come. But she was only in a couple episodes. It's a cool story. The actress that plays Echo, I'm looking forward to what her TV show will be. She was cool. She could fight. The dialogue was there, of course, but a couple episodes only. And again, she probably would have been top 10, top 15 on this list in a few years. But now, in 2023, she's coming in at number 22. Coming in at number 21 is Ivan Benko from Iron Man 2. I'm not even going to try to do an accent because that would just be bad. Ivan Benko, Iron Man 2. The stuff he had coming out of him was really cool. But he was the puppet for Justin Hammer. Listen, Mickey Rourke played this role beautifully. Okay? But he was the puppet for Justin Hammer, like I said, and that's what knocks him down on this list. I really have no complaints about this. Iron Man 2 could have been a little better, but that's not on Ivan Benko. He did his job, and those fight scenes, really cool. But Ivan Benko coming in at number 21. And coming in lastly for part 2 of my list at number 20 is Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Played by Kurt Russell. How he went out was really cool. And like I said, we're getting to this point where I have to find something to nitpick. The story was there. The actor was there. The movie was pretty good, but just he fell short on some things. He disappeared at some points. He was more talking until the end than physical, and that's what hurts him. But like I said, we're at the point where I'm not complaining about these villains, but there's a reason why I have to rank them where I am. So to end part 2, number 20, Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And that is part 2 of the Marvel Villain Rankings. But we got 2 more to go, folks. I'm so excited to do this, but comment what you think below. I love hearing your guys' opinions. I love seeing where you rank them because it opens my eyes a little. Again, January 27th, the night before the Royal Rumble. Join me, my friend Dino, and my friends from California, Kirsten and Larry. Hopefully they can join me this time. And yeah, we will be predicting the Royal Rumble. I can't wait, personally. You all know I love wrestling. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, look out for that. January 27th, 10:15 Eastern. So we're going live right after SmackDown for you wrestling fans. So we'll be caught up on every single match that is advertised for the pay-per-view. But until next time, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you hit that like button. That helps me out so much, guys. You have no idea. And again, I love chatting you guys up. I've enjoyed doing this so much. And it's going to get fun. Even more fun. But until then, that's it for now. I'm Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.